No one can exactly tell how much is some idol's net worth. There are a lot of sites online where we can check that, but on some you can see the difference in over $10 million comparing to other sites. From a lot of these sites we cannot take this information as relevant. For this video we will show the range between them just for an example. But what we know for sure is which idols have or are still having very successful careers which made them rich. We made a list of 15 K-pop idols who made a very big fortune. So let's get started. Lisa, rapper and dancer in Blackpink and the Maknae of group, is very popular in all Asia as well as in the whole world. She was born in Bangkok, Thailand, and she's literally there enjoying the status of queen. Lisa is from a very healthy family, considering that her father is a famous kitchen chef in Thailand. Thailand is a very big source of income for her because the most of her commercials are done exactly in her country. She has 30.5 million followers on Instagram and she also has her YouTube channel with over 2 million subscribers. Lisa has successfully worked with big companies as Celine, Michael Kors, Moonshot, and Nonagon. She was on the cover of very popular magazines such as V Magazine, Dazed Korea, Bazaar Thailand, and so on. Suga is the main rapper in BTS and as the whole group, very famous in the whole world. His talent is not only rapping, he also writes, composes, produces, mixes and masters songs, including more than 70 songs for what he got credits. Besides being a member of BTS, where he had massive success with each comeback, breaking every record, he is also a very successful in solo career. Suga is a full member of the Korea Music Copyright Association. He had collaborations with other idols in Korea, for what he achieved a lot of success and awards. This is something that made him worth even more. In 2019, Suga bought a luxury apartment for approximately $3 million. Maybe a little bit surprising, but JHope is the richest member of Bangtan Boys. Hope is main dancer, rapper and vocalist in BTS, and also like Suga and other members, he has a successful career with them. His solo album Whole World, which had an amazing success worldwide, is what makes him richer from the other members of the group. The album was at 38 on the Billboard 200, which made JHope highest charting Korean soloist at the time. He collaborated with famous American artist Becky G in the song Chicken Noodle Soup, which made great success and got so many views in a short amount of time. JHope showed himself as a very human, donating a lot of money to charity. Last year, he made a very smart move purchasing an apartment for $2 million. Today's approximately worth of that apartment is doubled. Before she started with her singing career, Yuna was a model and already filmed many commercials. She is part of a very famous K-pop group Girls' Generation. They are considered as the queens of K-pop. A part of her very successful career with Girls' Generation, she is also a very famous actor in Korea and as well in China. Yuna acted in Chinese drama God of War when she got paid with over $2.5 million for that role. Adding to this, she has modeled for famous Danish jewelry brand Pandora, as well as Crocs, Lee jeans, and so on. Yuna was promoting Innisfree brand across the whole Asia, and all this is telling us how many talents she has, and it's not difficult to understand why is she on this list. Boa is singer, dancer, composer, and actress that is not only famous in Korea but also Japan. She is known as the Queen of K-pop. Her very successful career begins in 2000 and she's still active. Like a lot of idols, Boa was also recognized as a good actress and even got a role in a Hollywood movie called Make Your Move 3D. Her long-lasting, very successful music career is one of the main reasons she's on this list. She was especially outstanding in the very beginning of her career, when she was the first Korean artist to find success in the Japanese market. Lately, we could see her as a judge or a mentor in many music competition shows like Produce 101 or K-pop Star. Dara was the part of the iconic K-pop female group 21. After the group disbanded back in 2016, she has been able to have a very successful solo career in entertainment industry. One more happy ending and Missing Korea, where K-pop dramas where Dara showed her acting skills. As Lisa is enjoying the status of queen in Thailand, Dara is doing the same thing in Philippines. She's popular in commercials with big companies in her homeland. Like a lot of idols, Dara also invested in real estate, restaurants, stock investments, and so on. She is also known as a TV host in her country. T.O.P. is a rapper, songwriter, and producer for The Big Bang. He also showed himself as a good actor in Korean movies like The Taza, The Hidden Card, or Out of Control. Is it necessary to mention his success with this group? That one thing that makes him richer than the others on this list is his investing in the art. He's known to have purchased original artworks from Andy Warhol. Netizens have discovered Big Bang's T.O.P.'s luxurious home, which looks more like a museum, they said. T.O.P. is a big fan of wine, so he decided to purchase a whole grape field in Argentina and producing on average 8,000 bottles of wine. He owns a building in Henan that is worth over $2 million. Taehyung is a member of Big Bang, where he is a singer, dancer, and songwriter. Besides that, he had a successful solo career. Until last year, he and the other members of Big Bang had the most successful K-pop tour in the world, where they had over 1.5 million fans attending the tour. He is also a fashion icon and was doing collabs with Fendi with his own products Fendi for Taehyung. With all that income, he managed to invest very smartly, purchasing a house that's worth around $3.5 million. He also owns a building that is worth over $7 million. Taehyung is a shareholder in YG Entertainment, who practically made Big Bang, where he invested $600,000 in the company. Hyori started as a member of the first-generation K-pop group Finkel. In the early 2000s, they were very popular across the whole country. In 2006, she was the highest-paid K-pop singer. Her single Stylish sold over 140,000 copies in South Korea. She has hosted many television shows like Happy Together, Time Machine, and Fort Boyard. With her husband that she married in 2013 and IU, she made a very popular reality show called Hyori's Bed and Breakfast. As time was passing, the show became more and more popular even out of Korea. Speaking of her husband, he is also a very famous producer in Korea. Lee Hyori appeared in commercials with famous Korean companies like Samsung or even the Korean soju brand. IU is considered one of the most famous female K-pop artists at the moment. She started writing and singing very young, at the age of 15. The reason for her very high income is that she's writing and singing her songs, and she keeps doing that until this day. The singer has also won several awards for her work as an actress, earning the title of the Best New Actress at the 2014 KBS Drama Award. She was in a few commercials for the biggest Korean brand Samsung. IU also has an amazing K-drama career, where her roles made the series even more popular. Last year, IU purchased building in the luxury part of the city worth $3.9 million and house in Yangpyeong worth $2.5 million. Rain is a legendary singer in Korea who started his successful career in the early 2000s. He was the first K-pop artist that appeared in American shows. Rain had very successful tours across Asia. He made his Hollywood debut in the film Speed Racer and starred in Ninja Assassin. In December 2014, Rain started filming for his first Chinese drama Diamond Lover, co-starring Tiffany Tang, with massive positive reactions in China. After this success, his career in China went up with the highest increase. In 2015, Rain started doing business, opening his own music label company called Rain Company. Choi Siwon is one of the most popular members of the famous second-generation K-pop group Super Junior. But he is also a model, actor, songwriter, and businessman. He has roots in doing business because of his family, who are very wealthy, owning Hyori department store chain, which estimated net worth is over $600 million. His father is the CEO of Baekhyun Medicine. As an actor, he had lead roles on Korean dramas such as Oh My Lady and Poseidon. He is also an ambassador of UNICEF in Korea. His commercials can be found in Thailand and even especially in China because of his loyal followers. He was so popular in China that he even appeared on the Chinese postage stamp. We all remember Psy's worldwide hit Gangnam Style, which at the time had incredible high views on YouTube. Besides just catchy song, what made the song popular was the silly dance. He started his music career in 2000, but what gave him the opportunity to be more successful in the music world was signing a contract with YG Entertainment in 2010. Just 2 years after Gangnam Style was a global hit, where the whole world caught up with Royal Dance. Just with that single, he made $28 million from YouTube. After all of this, his career went even more up with his tours in all Asia and each one of American TV host shows. People loved him and enjoyed his performances. He invested a lot of money in real estate, buying luxury apartments in Seoul or even in Los Angeles. In 2017, he made a really successful comeback with singles New Face and I Love It. In 2019, he founded his own company, B-Nation. He signed Jessie on January 25, 2019. He also signed both Yuna and Dawn, formerly member of Pentagon, under the name E-Dawn. Kim Jae-jeon was the part of the famous K-pop group Toho Shinki. With his group, he made a lot of tours in Korea, but especially in Japan, where they gather a massive group of fans. One of the main reasons he is on the richest K-pop idols list is his incredible real estate investing. So let's begin. He started his own fashion company called Moldier, where he designs his own brand. In 2012, he bought a luxury apartment worth more than $3 million. He is the owner of the two famous coffee bars in Seoul and Japanese restaurant in Gangnam called Boom Story. Needless to say, they are very popular meeting points. He also owns Cave Coffee Bar in Osaka and Cave Mall in Shibuya, Japan. In 2014, he purchased a 7-story building worth $7 million. Kim is the big car fan, owning luxury ones such as Ferrari, Lamborghini, Porsche, 2 Mercedes-Benz, Bentley, and Rolls-Royce. He created a big empire, which made him one of the richest Korean idols. GDragon is a rapper, singer, songwriter, record producer, and fashion icon, often called the king of K-pop. He is a member of the legendary K-pop group Big Bang. GD was one of the first K-pop idols who collaborated with American artists. Again, we must mention Big Bang's massive success, where he, as a leader of the group, got a high income. Also, in 2013, he had a tour called One of a Kind, where he gathered over 570,000 fans, making him first K-pop solo artist in history who managed to do that. His second solo worldwide tour broke the record of the previous, where he in 2017 gathered over 650,000 fans. He is the only K-pop solo artist who managed to have a massive worldwide tour with the group and solo. GD has over 180 songs copyrighted under his name. Seungri once said in an interview that his income from several businesses is almost nothing compared to GD's, who makes over $700,000 just on songwriting royalties. GD owns a luxury restaurant in Jeju Island called Cafe Monstant by GD. In 2016, GDragon launched his personal fashion brand, Peace-1, as an online store with a collection that includes tees, caps, jewelry, and in-ear headphones. In late 2019, GD's company Peace-1 collaborated with Nike and made the Nike Air Force One Paranoise, which has been selling worldwide at incredible speed. In Korea, the fans were standing in long lines from the early morning waiting to purchase them. GD's phenomenal music career, along with his business moves, made him the richest K-pop idol.